So you want to learn English but don't know where to begin? Don't know what steps to follow? Well, I am here to share with you a step-by-step study routine that will help you get fluent. Hello my lovely people, how are you? I am your coach Annie and I am here to help you with your spoken English, your vocabulary and your communication skills. In today's video, I am going to share with you my step-by-step study routine that you can follow and get fluent at English. This study routine is super simple and you can do it under 60 minutes. And you know the best part? All of the steps in this study routine can be performed by yourself. So even if you don't have anybody to practice with, no worries. Are you new here? Because if you are, this is the part where I tell you to subscribe so that you can watch more of me and get fluent better at your English. Let's begin. Okay, first things first. This study routine is not going to be straight up like study grammar rules or write 10 new words every day. No. We are going to follow an immersion method in which all of the activities that you do, you will immerse yourself in English. Or better put it this way, you will be able to create an artificial English surrounding around yourself that will help you get fluent at English naturally and at a much faster pace. You can learn English by learning 10 new words every day or learning grammar rules, but that is not the actual or the natural method of learning any language. If you remember the way you learnt your mother tongue or your native language, you did not learn 10 new words every day. You did not learn the grammar rules. Rather, you immersed yourself into a surrounding and simply by listening, by observing, by practicing, you learned how to speak. You learned your native language. And this is the same thing that we are going to do with English too. We are going to follow a method that is going to be of immersion rather than an artificial method wherein you are trying to mug up or memorize the words. We are going to be naturally fluent at a language, and that is why we have to follow the immersion method. I like to call this study routine the SLR technique, wherein you will have a combination of speaking, listening and reading exercises. This study routine is not going to take more than 60 minutes of your time every day. So it is super simple to follow and all of these activities will help you to think in English. And all of your fluency related problems will be solved if you start thinking in English. So the first thing that we are going to do is the listening exercise. Often when we get up in the morning, we don't feel like studying a lot or we don't feel like reading anything early in the morning and we are not even that much free, right? So I would suggest you to start your day by listening to a podcast or maybe a meditation, a guided meditation in English. It could be anything. It could be a podcast related to news or related to motivation. It's such a great way to start your day. Plus, it is such a great way to improve your vocabulary and to understand the native speakers. You are going to listen to a podcast maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. But every day, as soon as you wake up, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to listen to a podcast. It may be a sports or a news commentary, or it could be related to motivation or any topic that you are interested in. There are several of free podcasts available on the music streaming apps such as Gaana, Spotify or even Savan or YouTube. YouTube is the biggest resource. So you can just type in podcast to improve English or maybe any topic that you're interested in or even guided meditation to help you start your day on a good pace. And when you make this a daily practice, you are immersing yourself in the English language. You are making it a habit to listen to English every day. So that is going to help you a lot with your vocabulary as well as with your listening skills. So I highly recommend you to start with listening exercise every day. It won't take more than 10 minutes. Just start your day by listening to a podcast or maybe a guided meditation. The next thing you're supposed to do is journaling. I cannot stress the importance of this technique of this step of this method, journaling. Journaling simply means writing down whatever you're feeling. So maybe you can write down things that you are grateful for. Maybe you can plan your day. Maybe you can write down your goals or whatever you are feeling at that particular moment. Again, I would suggest you to do this in the morning because it sets the pace of your entire day. You can write a lot of things related to the things that you want to accomplish in the day, or maybe your to-do list, or things that you are grateful for. It will really help you get your brain started to think in English early in the morning, and it will set your pace for the whole day. So I want you to do two things as soon as you wake up. The first thing is listening to a podcast. Pick any podcast, pick anything that you like. I would suggest you with a self-development or a motivational podcast which will help you in your daily life also. So that is one thing that you can do. And secondly, you are going to start journaling. You are going to start writing down your thoughts because it is automatically your brain thinking and you are penning it down. There's no translation, there's nothing in between. So I would suggest you to carry on or start a journaling practice. It will really help you with your English, with thinking in English. So you're going to do two things every day as soon as you wake up. One is podcast, the other one is journaling. It won't take more than 20 minutes in total, and this is going to be your first step or your first activity of the day. The next step would be your speaking exercise. So pick any topic that you're interested in and start speaking about it. Try to make this a daily habit. Set some time apart for your speaking practice because practice is the only way that you're going to really get fluent and you're going to get over the hesitation, the nervousness, the not feeling confidence, the fumbling of the words. Practice is really going to help you. So what you can do is really set the time apart for your speaking exercise. Try to speak on a topic for 10 minutes every day. What I like to do is speak naturally. What do you mean by speak naturally? Is immersing your speaking exercise into your daily activities. For example, if you're doing any activity, just narrate how you're doing it. For example, every day whenever I do my skincare, I try to narrate what I'm doing and what are the steps that I'm following. Even when I'm cooking, I try to say the recipe. I try to narrate all of the things that I'm doing. Maybe I'm chopping the onion, I'm going to use this thing now, I'm going to use that thing now. It really helps you with your conversational vocabulary as well as your conversational English. Just pretend that the world is your YouTube channel. You have an invisible audience around you, and whenever you're doing any task that does not require too much of mental focus, try to narrate whatever you are doing. This is a practice that will help you naturally get fluent in English because it is very much related to what you're doing. It's conversational. You are not doing something artificial. You're not talking about something artificial. It's just a way of living. It's just your daily activities, and it is really going to help you with your spoken English. This speaking exercise is a really good method that you can follow. So either you can speak on any topic, you can take the time out, or you can try this method wherein you pretend the world is your YouTube channel and you just narrate whatever you're doing, make a vlog about your day. The next thing that you can also do is try to look up commonly asked interview questions and try to answer those questions yourself. Pretend that somebody is taking your interview and answer those questions about yourself. Talk to yourself about yourself, right? We love talking about ourselves. So try to do this. Better if you record this and then you watch it. You try to see where you made mistakes or what is the problem that you're facing. This will really help you. So speaking exercise is going to really help you. It won't take more than 20 minutes of your day. So with listening and writing, you're also going to do a speaking exercise every day. The next exercise that I really want you to focus on, if you can't do anything else, just do this, that is reading. Reading is very important to improve your vocabulary, to learn new words. And when I said we are not learning 10 new words every day, we are not writing down 10 new words every day, because It is out of context. It's artificial. We want to know the feeling behind every word. We want to know the background of every word. That is why we are going to let the words come naturally by reading it in a sentence. So I would suggest you to read every day. Pick anything that you are interested in. I'm not telling you to read a specific book. Just don't read something because somebody told you that this is the book that you must read. No, whatever you're interested in. If you're interested in fashion, read a fashion magazine. If you're interested in travel and blogging, you can read about that. You can read magazine, newspaper, story, whatever. It will, everything is going to have words. You will improve your vocabulary anyhow. Just try to find something that interests you and read out loud. Don't read in your mind, read out loud. Every day if you read 2-3 pages also, it is more than enough. It is sufficient. And then when you see a word that you don't understand, try to find out its meaning, try to make new sentences of your own, and you will remember this very nicely because you are seeing it in a story format. You're seeing the context behind it rather than just learning 10 new words every day. So you are going to improve your vocabulary this way by not memorizing the words, but by just coming across the words naturally. So speaking is another exercise that I would highly recommend you to do. Speak out loud. Out loud. Another activity that you can do for your speaking skills is a picture study. Take a picture and just try to describe whatever you see in the picture. Try to form a story, maybe narrate any incident if you can recall of your own. That will really help you with your conversational English as well. The next step that I'm going to mention is highly optional. If you are someone who is giving any competitive exam for English such as IELTS or TOEFL, then this is one thing that you can incorporate along with your speaking, listening, reading and writing exercise. That is your grammar practice. You can study grammar. There are 5 topics that I would want you to study if you're going to follow this routine. One is parts of speech, second is tenses, subject verb agreement, articles and your direct indirect speech. So if you learn these 5 topics, just try to pick one lesson every day. Try to solve any exercises related to it. That's just it. You don't have to recall all the grammar rules while speaking because that is not the way it works. Just know your grammar lessons. Pick one lesson, pick one topic every day and then try to solve any exercise or worksheet that is related to it. This grammar practice is highly optional. It is not for everyone. So if you're someone who just wants to get better at speaking English, you can just skip the grammar part. But if you are someone who is giving any competitive exam, then you can follow this in your study routine, which will help you with your exam. And if you want to study grammar otherwise also, you are free to, but it is not compulsory. Like you don't have to learn grammar to be good at English. That was it. That was the study routine that you can follow. Just remember guys, whatever you do, don't try to just forcefully learn English. Try to immerse yourself in the English language, watch English movies, read English books. If you are someone who watches sports, try to make the commentary in English. This is little things that you can do to incorporate the English into your language, into your own daily life. You don't need to do something out of the blue. You don't have to like sit and study English. It should just naturally be there in your lifestyle. Once you create the surrounding, you will get fluent at English. So I hope that this video helped you and you've understood the study routine and you follow it. And if you're going to follow it, please let me know in the comments below and let me know what you think about it. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Actually, you will see me next time. Anyways, bye guys. Much love.